Usually MLB comes at us with either Pikachu or he's been doing Steve for a bit.
I think Joker as well.
And
right?
I've seen him play Yoshi. But I have not seen his Pokemon trainer. MidnightB Pokemon trainer is one of his regulars, so this will definitely be interesting. I'm curious to see which Pokemon they focus on.
Both Squirtle for the time being.
Well, everything starts out Squirtle. How long they last in that is going to be interesting to see.
Oh yeah, but I often see people switch to
Switch really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Squirtle's a good opener though, just because he's so fast and so aerial. He's really good to rack up a little bit of damage and get things started. So
He's
it's good to feel out the opponents. Feel out the opponent.
MidnightB off to a lead. Still very close though, especially now. MidnightB. He switches to Ivysaur. Emerald does.
Okay. So the advantage of Ivysaur that I see, one, his Vine Whip is nice, but he's got a lot of range stuff.
Midnight falls, and MidnightB is down now. Emerald has the stock advantage. Not anymore,
It doesn't
though.
last very long, though. And I didn't think it would. As soon as MidnightB pulls out his Charizard, you know you're in for a tough battle.
MidnightB is a very good fighter.
Well, he tends to favor his Charizard from what I've seen. So when that comes out, you know he really means business.
Charizard also has a lot of amazing kill confirms, even as low as like 90.
Right.
Ivysaur. Both Ivysaur.
Okay, we're going both Ivysaur. Oh,
Emerald
no,
pulls out Charizard and gets him on the ledge.
All
MidnightB reeling.
Wait, that's illegal.
Well, we've seen a lot of aggressive play here. A lot of things that people might call a little dirty, but you know.
MidnightB at a disadvantage here, both because of stocks and because he's going against a water type as a fire type.
There it is.
But
All right.
the stock advantage is left.
Yes, but Emerald B still has some damage over MidnightB, so we'll see if he can hold on to that.
It's a significant amount of damage as well, about 70.
Especially if they're both on Charizard. This will be interesting to see how this goes.
Playing near the edge right now.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
Playing off
Crash
the
is
edge.
off the edge. I think he was trying to come back on, but he just kind of slammed the edge, so.
That's a nice smash attack landed by Midnight right there.
Oh, that was kind of a
Dodges
waste
the
of it.
Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz, a very powerful move.
Yeah,
One
but he
of
had
the
his
best
shield
kills.
up really high. There
Then
it is.
that's the game.
That was close. There's a lot at stake for Emerald. These matches on our stream are what we call in our club the challenge matches. So students challenge each other to move up the rankings. So if Emerald B can pull off 3 wins, then he can actually jump significantly on our brackets on this one. So there's a lot at stake for him here. Our top players are the ones that get to compete in our high school leagues. So there's a lot of pressure to be in that top 6 for us.
We choose Kalos Stadium. Weird map. The stages, the platforms are a very weird location.
They are, but if you're an aerial character, I really like Kalos because it leaves a lot of open space in the middle.
Both Pokemon trainer once again.
Putting some stress on the poor streamer as he scrambles to add the changes and updates.
They
But
stay as Squirtle, baiting each other out a bit, dodging the attacks. Emerald takes the first hit. And Midnight counters with a grab and a combo.
so you can tell that
Side being.
Emerald really likes the fast
And
aerial.
Midnight spikes early on.
Hard to recover that far down the stage, especially for a Squirtle.
Many of Ivysaur's attacks are very good at launching you.
Yeah.
Especially like his up aerial and down aerial especially.
Yeah.
Very similar to Rob's in a lot of ways.
I haven't played a lot of Rob. I haven't seen a lot of Rob. either. You haven't
Almost
seen him very
another
much.
spike. Emerald on the edge.
Oh, and
Switch.
Midnight's
Emerald-
going Charizard.
Midnight switches Charizard.
That means he's probably looking
kill
for a finish here. Trying to recover some of his.
A finisher at 60 though.
Yeah, it's going to take some work, but
He's already at 90 though.
good ledge control there for a bit. Oh.
And
he's
they're
not gonna
both
make it.
dead.
Oh.
A bit too bouncy on the stage.
I think Emerald was trying to pull off a spike there and went too low. That cost him.
Why are you playing all night, Devin?
They're back to Squirtles again. You can tell Emerald really favors the Squirtles. He likes those small, fast aerial characters.
Midnight taking his first bit of damage on the second stock. Emerald
Yeah,
almost
Squirtle isn't much of a hard hitter though. So.
already almost in kill percent.
Just about there. He's certainly fighting from behind. He's got to kind of watch for his opportunity.
Midnight switches to Ivysaur. Switching out
Emerald's
speed
not
for
afraid to
power.
be aggressive, but I feel like sometimes maybe at this percentage especially, he can kind of
It
be a little
seems
more
to be-
patient.
It seems to be working
Watch for his
though.
opportunities. Not really.
No,
Not
for
that
the last couple seconds,
Oh,
Midnight
yeah.
was reeling a bit.
Right. I mean, bait those opportunities and watch
there.
for him like
There.
that. But don't be afraid to wait for those opportunities to come in. That he had that shield up way ahead of that one. Oh, trying to flame on Emerald as he comes back. Oh no! too
There
low.
we
There it is.
go.
So
MidnightB takes the second match.
Emerald's got to watch his recoveries on that one. He's coming in way too low and he can't come back. I mean, Charizard has flight and that helps, but it's not like Kirby. He can't go forever. All right, so they're doing
Trying to
stage
figure out
selection now.
stages now. They choose Battlefield,
Okay, this,
a stage that I personally don't like.
and we are sticking with.
Back to double Pokemon.
I
training,
get a
though.
feeling that was the agreement on this one. Okay, I'm getting some nods. So the agreement to this challenge was they had to play Pokemon Trainer. So that explains why Emerald's a little out of his element, but it's good training for him.
Emerald seeing this through to the end. Can he pull it back? He'd have to win 3 in a row to do that. But we've been seeing that a lot today.
Yeah, outside of his core characters, though, that's really going to be a challenge for him. All right, so same as we were saying before, just kind of baiting each other out, trying to get the percentages up before they switch. Pretty typical strategy from what I've seen with the Pokemon trainers in the past.
I believe they have been dittoing since earlier today.
Oh, and Emerald
Emerald
just
takes a
flies
very
off.
early stock.
That's kind of a
Off to a
suicide right there. Not
huge
sure what he was trying to do with
disadvantage.
that one as he drifts underneath the stage.
Emerald playing a bit aggressive with Ivysaur. He has a couple good hits on Midnight.
Yep, he's throwing those ranged weapons at him.
He almost gets a kill right there with the up air. Midnight switches to Ivysaur.
Midnight just doesn't want to let him back on the stage.
Emerald again playing
sorry, Emerald.
incredibly
Yeah.
aggressively.
I can't keep track of the two of them.
Both Bs, the two Bs.
Yeah, he's not afraid to wade into this, which is admirable at best. And there's a
Midnight
spike.
spikes Emerald
And
at
recovers it this time.
150.
I feel like Ivysaur's recovery is a little better than Charizard on that low stage. Ooh, that charge was a little high.
And Emerald loses his first stock in this game.
Midnight.
Midnight, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
it's bound to happen with a percentage that high.
rubbing off on me now.
And
Emerald! There's the match! A smash attack with Charizard, and MidnightB takes it 3-0.
so, from your opinion, if you were to come back to Emerald with his Pokemon trainer, any recommendations on playstyle or things that you've seen that you might?
Oddly enough, I do actually believe that the playing aggressive was helping him out in there quite a bit. I think he could have stood to lean off a little bit, but for the most part, it was throwing at Midnight off quite a bit.
No, it was. A lot of his attacks I saw, Midnight could guess the attacks that were coming in. He reads his opponents very well. That's one of the strengths, I think, for MidnightB. And so he often had his shield up or dodged out well ahead of the attacks. And so it was really hard, although he's playing aggressively, I felt like it was really hard for Emerald B to land some good hits because a Midnight could just read him so well and prepare for them well ahead of when they hit.
It was hard to tell as well, but because they're the same character.
Right.
But when they were both Squirtle, I saw MidnightB tended to shield a lot more.
Yeah.
Emerald tended to jump out of the way and use
Which
movement.
seems very typical when you've seen his Pikachu plays.